mommy in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need if you need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. Come give me a hug, get in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club on time, so pop on. Shady aftermath.
Before I hit the road, and it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, 4th coming.
39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll swing this out to Swift. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. We get this to about midfield. Jalen Walker there to make the play.
20-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Going for it all. That's caught! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big-time play for the Bears. 39 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He's got it at the 3. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
That's another Bears first down.
Manungai, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and
In these goal-to-go situations, backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That is caught by the tight end. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come out with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The returner is going to get this kickoff back to the 25, and that's where this next drive will begin.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Third and 11. From the gun, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Oh, big hole left side. He's inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. He's brought down by Austin Booker.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Really nice job here by the defense, staying disciplined as the quarterback gets flushed from the pocket. I mean, how often do we see those guys kind of creep in and allow the ball thrown over their head? They took away everything downfield, and all the quarterback could do was dump this one off short to his back, and there wasn't much there.
2nd and 11. Now Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on 4th down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll go. It's Swift. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
And the Bears, 1st down.
Here we go.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll run with Swift. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 brings up 2nd
and goal. Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears will take a 21-7 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Devin Bush there on the stop.
The tackle made by Devin Bush.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before third down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he is going to have that Falcons first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
A little power football here on 3rd and short. They bring in some extra bulk up front, and they just run this ball straight at the defense. Challenge them in a gotta-have-it moment. Can you stop us? And in this case, the answer was no.
That's brought in by Darren Waller. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the gun, here is Penix. This one caught by Waller. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Robinson. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. John Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The thing is, the offense comes to the sideline now. The quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. 4th down, and here's Penix. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
You got to give credit to the defensive coordinator here. He went into attack mode, had a great blitz plan for this 4th down situation, disrupted the timing of the offense, and the quarterback had nowhere to go. He flushes out of the pocket to keep the play alive, and they're able to chase him down, force the sack, force the turnover on downs.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. On the ground, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. To throw is Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays. And that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more first downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Williams to throw on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
What is on?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And the Bears are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
That one taken in. Roll Otunze. Touchdown Bears. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Second and 5. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
32.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's second and 4. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll go right and find his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
Here's first and 10. A run here with Swift. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here, they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And they'll pick up the first down on a gain of about 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Williams going to give it up on a pop pass. And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Third and 7.
What is up?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's a short one. Caught by Lovelace. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And 1.
What is up?
They'll try and run for it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, nothing's changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
And he's going to take this all the way back. 91 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
What is up?
Off play action. Here's Williams. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
First and 10 at the 46.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Chicago.
Ready, set.
Now Swift will get this right to the 20-yard line. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That complete to Swift. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Third down.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready, set.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And he is going to have a Bears first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
And this is just a defeated defense at this point in the game, Mike. It's been like this all day long. They just have not been able to get the stops when they've needed them. Here's another chance on 3rd down, and they just can't make a play.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. He'll check this down to Swift. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready, set.
They'll try to run this one in. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Bears will extend their lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get free.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. Woo! Robinson, a first down and more. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Atlanta.
3rd down and short. You decide to hand the ball off. What you're really telling yourself is just pick up enough yards to reset these downs. But in this case, the back had a whole lot more in mind.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. T.J. Edwards in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far. And That's only his first catch of the game, but, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
He was trying to get that one to Darren Waller. And it's going to lead to 4th down. They'll try and throw it with Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's another.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. Good blocking, and he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
They'll run with Robinson. And he gets into the end zone for the 2. So it's not over yet. It's back to a 2-score game.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. It is 2nd and 6.
At the 39-yard line.
What is up?
They'll go again with Swift. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
This one all but over. Here's 3rd down.
What is up?
Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it.
Good game, bro.
He does. 1st down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
So this one in the win column for the Bears. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in.